Yep.
Okay, Coach, we are at the confluence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela Rivers at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
We got this. Dad! 230! 50 to Mike! Stop your whining. Check.
They'll run on first down. Swift. He'll have a first down past the 40. The 40. The 20. 10. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there. His third touchdown now on the year as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point good by Prater, and it's now a 7-0 game.
EA, man, it's in the game.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
It's in the game.
All day, baby, let's go! Let's go!
So here's Dalton and the Bengals now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. So Dalton now. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
And third down is a key down in any game you play. And third down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. Now Dalton, he'll rifle this one deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. John Ross, his 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point up and good by Bullock, and we are tied at 7. Boy, tie game, first quarter, but still they're going to go with the onside kick. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. You have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a give right side. Swift. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Prater on to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. the touchdown. Out is Prater to kick. This is taken at the 3.
About 10 more yards, yeah.
The Bengals drive about to get going, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
What are you talking about? You talking to me?
When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A good
I
run,
didn't
got
do that
7
shit. I
on
got
first. Here's
my shit
second
on
and
cast,
3.
man. You press something. Shit.
Dalton now to pass. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards to pick up there.
Hey, wahoo! Check Mike 54.
On 1st and 10, here's Andy Dalton. Going deep. He rifles one that's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
Push him back. Push him back. Check 99. Check 99.
Right back to him on 1st down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Like 80. Here we go. Let's go. Let's go. 950. Move. Get your swerve.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. He'll get that one complete to Connor. Call it a gain of 5. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet. Bravo. You got Mike 50, huh? You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want it. Be crippled.
They'll look to throw here. And the throw there going to be incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
And this one is right down the middle. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
We're going to work.
So here's Dalton and the Bengals now. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Check 3.
Here's Dalton. Under heavy pressure, and down goes Dalton on the sack. Stephon Tuitt able to shake free and get home for the sack. Throwing on 2nd and long. Dalton. He goes full extension, and he's got it. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. 3rd down, a shot here for Dalton. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Brandon, their last miss on 3rd down, they actually were able to alleviate it because they picked it up with a 4th down conversion. I don't know that they'd be wise to try and do that again here. To me, you got to punt the ball away.
This offense converted once already in this first quarter. They're going to try it again here on 4th down. Dalton. And this is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position.
Here we go, D. Get off the field. Rush in.
On 1st down, Swift. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And finally marked down at the 23. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
Looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands.
We got
see how far he can run
Michael
without the ball.
Defending
What he
Jr.
meant was takeaways, not get loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just
LSU
regular
linebacker number 45.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
My guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you
got
can
him.
play
We got
action them or stick something to him between the second and the third level.
Another defensive lineman.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, but sometimes the other guys make a play against you. What's that expression they like to use in the NFL?
We lost a whole bunch of shit in free agency.
Yeah, in college they say, hey, they're on scholarship too. In the NFL, they're getting paid too. With the day he's had, you can have one go in the wrong direction.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Wow,
Back to throw. Being chased out, and he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line.
It's a team game, but sometimes individuals do stand out, don't they? How about that for a twofer? Tackle for a loss on the running play on the previous down, and it comes right back and gets a sack.
And the 13-year man puts it through, and that will open the lead up now to 20-7. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
come on now, let's go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it.
And that's caught inside the 30. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Last play went for over 30 yards. This one not quite as big, but still over 20. They'll give it to Mixon. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Here's a run with Nixon, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. Dalton on 3rd and goal. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at the 20. Now a give right side. Swift. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Not much happening there on 1st down.
Thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. They'll try the left side. Swift, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
You know, it's become cliche, but we have seen it and observed it. When runners have days like what we're seeing right now, they often take their offensive linemen out for steaks afterwards, don't they? They all go buy them dinner. But after a play like that, he might reduce it, might go to the corner and just grab a hot dog or two, huh?
Hey, I mean, they've still been blocking for him well in this game. They don't get one mulligan up front.
Okay, so what we're saying then is we're going petite filet.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Carl Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
A great return there of 22 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but here, let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back?
Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Focus, defense, focus. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Out, out, out.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. There on the tackle, Minkah Fitzpatrick. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. Going deep downfield, and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it.
6.
He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
Prater for the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. The Bengals drive about to get going. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
To throw on 3rd down, Dalton. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. A Bengal 1st down on the 16-yard pickup there. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Andy Dalton. Going deep downfield for Ross. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way down inside the 25 before he gets out of bounds. Well, one thing's for sure. They're going to have to come up with something at halftime because he is absolutely roasting them right now.
They're going to go through the whole litany of things, changing coverages, you know, what are we going to do, put a man on him. The big thing to me is treat it like a good pitcher treats pitching a game.
Green's open, and he's got it for a Bengal touchdown.
Touchdown.
A.J. Green, his first touchdown of the new season, and the Bengals are able to cut into this lead. Bullock good on the extra point, and that will get him one closer. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This is taken near the 13. He'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Gets this into the hands of Samaje Perine. No gain on the play there. It'll be second down. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
What the fuck?
They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster.
Oh, God.
And into the end zone. Touchdown.
Run committed and didn't realize.
Juju Smith-Schuster in the final seconds of the first half. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
We'll take that.
Extra point good by Prater. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Rocky Sin. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball. Give me that ball.
They'll run on first down. Swift. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Hey, check my 50. Mike is a 50. Check my 50. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Swift. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Set
The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it? How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that first down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. They're going to try and throw. Hits his running back, Pirine. But he will not get away. He stopped short of the marker.
He was doing a juke.
Certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line.
Hey, check 24, check 24.
They'll try to get the run game going. This is Mixon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. On 2nd and 12, Dalton. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Passing, it's Dalton.
Give me that. Oh.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Rock Ya-Sin. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. They give it and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9 now from the 21.
Hey, we got Mike 50.
2nd and 9 now. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And now following that sack, looks like we've got an injured man down there on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
It looked like it. He was grabbing his wrist like a motherfucker. Just playing football, man. Good old division game.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Hey, watch the lane. Hey, alert. Mike's. Take both of them. Let's set a target.
On third down, Roethlisberger eluding the pressure right. And he finds McDonald. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
Dislocated his thumb.
That's a first down with a
He'll be
cherry
back,
on
though.
top. 31 yards. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Swift. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 41. They try and run on first down, but to no avail. Tackled for a 2-yard loss in the backfield. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
Ready? Hey, team 6. Team 6. Now. Watch the pass. Mike 50.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
And now they're looking for 19 yards here on third down following 2 negative plays.
Leo.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald.
You would have had a deep route. That was touchdown. Fucking all-out blitz again.
Well shy of the first down marker. Here is Matt Prater now. He's got the leg for this as he holds the NFL record with a 64-yarder back in 2013. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
The Bengals drive about to get going, and they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train? Blitz coming, and down he goes. The sack by T.J. Watt, or as his mother Connie calls him, Trent Jordan Watt. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Throwing, Dalton. Open man is Ross, complete. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A big play there for Cincinnati. 48 yards. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A first down throw coming for Dalton. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Rock Ya-Sin. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it was against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line.
We got this.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
50 to Mike, 50 to Mike.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Big Geno Atkins there to bring him down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now Roethlisberger to throw. And yes, complete to the tight end McDonald. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating.
It's a foot race. 30, 10, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great effort there. 78 yards as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Now Prater to add the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This one fielded at the 5. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Oh.
And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's fourth down. I guess at this point, Charles, heck, why not take some shots?
I would agree with that totally, because a big play can't hurt at all. Heck, you might get a pass interference call out of it. Somehow the ball might get tipped up and you come down with it. Might not do too much for the result of the game, but it could add to your stats.
Dalton's pass complete to Green. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. It'll be a gain of 7, and they get it back to a 3rd and 3. And Dalton to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Devin Bush in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. Bengals going for it. Here's Dalton. He's got his man here. It's Green. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11. On 1st and 10, here's Andy Dalton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Devin Bush able to record his 5th sack of the season. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Throwing on second and long. Dalton got a man open. It's Ross. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Here's Dalton. Now he's hit, and Dalton lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw here, Dalton. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Here's Dalton. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing
Gotta
call
get the
here
split
on the
when you come back.
Well, we
Cincinnati,
looked at each other
man.
right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation.
This game started off on the wrong foot. First play, long ass break, and catch up the whole game.
Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick.
Yeah,
Can't
that
fault
shit
them for the effort at least.
No,
spark
you can't at
momentum
all,
from
and
the
if
jump.
nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down.
What's tight? Tight is right. What's tight? Tight is right.
Right back to him on first down. And he's going to be
And I
met
swear,
about the
Jordan Evans
43.
act like he can't hit
Now
stick.
the
Every
Steelers
tackle
use
is
the
like
first of their 3 timeouts.
a
It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
97 what? 97 what?
On second down now. Swift.
Still,
It's a
he
4-yard
ain't got
pickup
nothing to do
there
with
to
my
lose him
history.
with 3rd and 5. On 3rd down, Swift. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll try the left side. Swift. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. On the left side, it's McDonald. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Charles.